Wake up, folks. It's time for Soul Voids. We got a big day today. We're going to cue right away after I get done with this little intro clip to the summon session I had from last Friday on the 2x Voids. We're probably going to pull some Soulstones today, see if we can hit big, and we have a lot of work to do because it's CVC. Let's get into it. Good morning, everybody. Today is the biggest day for this account that I can see. As you can see, our gem count is low, but our spirits are high. The Dungeon Divers is over, but I cleared the entire thing, and it took most of my gems away. So we got a Prism summon to do, as well as the Void Shards, and I'm not gonna hold back. I'm just gonna let it rip. We've had a couple people get the Voids in here, so let's hope that we can follow suit with that. Let's get it. Come on. Not a 4-star chicken. And, Siege Hulk. Okay, that's alright. He's a good champion. He is food, though. Alright, but the real reason why we're all here today is for these guys. I'm almost nervous, because if this ends up in 5 rares, I don't know if I'll be able to contain myself. We've had to have pulled in the realm of about 10, so I'm thinking we're due for our first epic. Alright. I think my most wanted is probably White Dryad Nia. I think that would be a cool one. Obviously a Cold Heart. Okay, this guy's good. He has an ally protection on all champions, so he's gonna fit into my, and a decreased attack. He's gonna go straight into my clan boss. This is an awesome pickup. Wish he was a little bit faster, but absolutely, heck yes. Yes, good one right off the bat. So if we're gonna get rares, let's make sure they're usable. Okay, another rare. My Lizardmen faction wars are going to be insane. Power specs fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, and then 15% increased speed. And then attacks that one enemy 2 times has a 15% chance. And then he does revive also. You know, I just have Reliquary Tender. If I didn't have, yeah, I don't know. I think if I would have pulled him early, I would have used him a ton. But he seems good. He seems good. But we're here for epics. Come on, only 3 more. Do not do this to me. Okay, a Daywalker. Crit rate aura. An arena. Revives this champion with 30% and attacks all enemies after being killed. And it can't be critical. He also does an ally protection on a 3-turn cooldown, and places a block debuffs on this champion for 2 turns, and removes all debuffs from this champion. Okay, so if we didn't get the cage bound, he would have been a good ally protector. Places an extra hit. Okay, I mean, he's not as bad as what I thought he was going to be after reading the passive, but he's not going to be super usable. Oh, I only got 2 more. Where's my... Come on. Chevalier. And 2-hitter A1. 20% chance of repeating the attack and ignores block damage and shields. And then 1 enemy, place a stun. And then place an increased defense and continuous heal. Okay. I mean, he will definitely be a faction war all-star. Alright, like I said, I'm nervous. I need an epic out of this stuff, folks. Okay, we got one. Okay. Battle Sage. Okay, all battles by 19%. Places a revive on death buff on 1 target ally for 3 turns, and that the ally will be okay. That's what that does. Okay, places an increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns, then removes all debuffs on all allies. Okay, so it's a cleanse, and but the buff is protected, and then an AoE. Honestly, not that good, but we might be able to find some ways for her. It seems like maybe she could be a good stun set champion potentially. It's kind of a weird kit. I mean, she cleanses and then does increase attack. And then a revive on death on a target, on one person. I think that there will be some uses here, I think. She's incredibly slow, too. So, of the epics we could get, I think that was probably a bad one. But, you know what? I'm into it because I'm excited to use some different champions. Alright, so, as you can see, we had a number of good champions pulled. I would say it was still overall probably a bit of a letdown because there was no big pull that we got. But we got a Cage Bound, who I think is going to be extremely good. An ally protection, and then a continuous heal on himself on a 3-turn cooldown, and then 100% decrease attack. It's a small version, but we're hoping to spike a blessing today and maybe get that blessing that allows it to be a big version, and then an A1 with a shield. So I think he's going to be an auto include into our clan boss as soon as we can get his masteries up. Speaking of, perfect. Okay, so as soon as we can get his masteries up, I think he's going to be an auto include. We just got to try to get him as tanky as possible, which is another reason why we want some blessings. And then, as you can see, we did get a battle sage here. I was not planning on upgrading her to 5-star until I got Cage Bound to 6-star, but I did get stuck on one of these missions here where I needed to ascend somebody to 5-star, so she was just the next person up. Otherwise, it's Tuesday, so let's do all of the things that we need to be doing. And all of the things don't include that, but they do include this. Okay, let's see what we can get here today. Rolling the clan boss dice. We are comfortably 2-keying hard. And I really am wanting to push into the brutal campaign. Alright, basically nothing. I mean, that will be a good offset. And really wanted to push off into that, but I can't even get the first chest reliably, which does drop a void shard. So I'm hoping once we get some more masteries through some champions that we're going to be able to make that happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to run this. We did end up putting Slixus into our clan boss team, who's progressively getting better. But I will just speed run through this, and then I'll queue back up at the end. Alright, about a dead average run, kind of what you think. Most of our damage really is just coming from War Master, and so that's why I'm waiting for us to get another 6-star and with masteries before we kind of alter the team, because I think it'll just decrease the damage, although I haven't tested it. Maybe that'll be for Thursday. Otherwise, live arena is a thing that we've done, and it's really hard. We got 3 wins out of 10 keys. Just absolutely brutal. Some people just have a ton of champions, but otherwise, we have some CVC. So let's see how it's going so far. Nice early jump. Okay, those epic books are gonna be good. Okay, this is how it started out last time, but obviously we have a ton of room to grow. Much bigger, higher level clan than us. Alright, so we have a number of skills that we want to be upgrading. The first is we are going to take this guy, max him out. Yikes, all 10, huh? Alright, that's what it takes. That's what it takes, you know. I definitely want that because I think this decreased attack I need on a 3-turn cooldown, and I need it at 100% chance, and then also the ally protection on that lower cooldown. I'm not sure I have any other epics or rares I'm really into. He will be in some of my teams, so if maybe we could spike 2 here, that would be kind of cool. I think I'm just going to save it just in case we happen upon some sort of Cold Heart or Bellower. As far as epics go, looks like we still need a book here, so let's go ahead and do that. And And then now I need to figure out if this is worth the book. I mean, I would imagine he's one of my 6 stars, so let's just go ahead and just do it. We don't have anything to worry about. And I'm helping the clan out at the same time. Those personal rewards, baby, you know, we gotta be getting those. As far as what the clan did, I know, God, who was it? I think we had somebody hit gold. It might have been only Voids here. I think he hit gold with the new Poison Cloud champion, and then I think we had a couple people, unfortunately, I think like Nolan Voids, I think he got all rares, unfortunately, but I think he got a cage bound. So Nolan, if you're watching this, I think cage bound could be really good for your clan boss team. Ally protect and decrease attack could be real solid, so keep that out. Alright, well, while we're at it, we got some energy in the clan shop, which stinks because I like chasing those fragments. But that's okay. What, is there any of these that we're going to be able to do? See, I wish this was just legendary instead of legendary boots. We could go after spiderlings. We probably kill quite a bit. That's kind of our strategy. Not really seeing anything. Increase speed in classic arena. That'll be something that we can do. And then I got 2 champions that increase speed and tag. And if we have to, I have no problem going out of our way to do that. Something easy to do, like another decrease speed or increase speed. That's fine. I don't have any problem doing that. Alright, so that should help me get to 2, 4, 5. So it could be to 700. And as far as the fragments go, 300, 600, 750. So I'm going to need to find another way to get some clan gold, but luckily we have CVC. CVC should be that way to go. Alright. What's a personal reward situation look like? Pretty bad at the lower tier. I think our other clan, I'm somewhere up in here, 2 or 3, and significantly better, but alright, either way. So apparently there was a reward we didn't pick up here. I'll take a chicken. So what do we want to do today? Well, I think what we can do is we can drop into the arena. I like to try to get as many fights in as we can early in the day, so those keys kind of refresh throughout the day, because we need to be farming that Great Hall. Every account needs to be farming the Great Hall, but I can tell you this one needs it more so than the other ones, because it is hard with slim pickings on champions. I actually should put some presets, because we're way more successful when he provokes immediately. But I think we got this one in the bag no matter what here at this point. So the Slixus is squishy. We're slowly working his way up on the gear situation. We just do the daily mission, like increase the or like work up an artifact like so many times, and it helps, but I'm just trying slow and steady get him up instead of trying to do it all at once. Try to be more efficient that way in case something big pops up where we're like, oh, finally got a 6-star speed boot or something like that, I guess. The level of silver we're at is pretty nice early on in the week, but then it gets pretty rigorous later on, and quite frankly, it's kind of hard to compete. We're just so close. But what we were able to do is we were able to get some nice accessories from the spider, because we farmed the spider, because we did get the last Slixus, so we do have him in faction Guardians. So as we can see here, our faction Guardians, I mean, we're basically a lizard account at this point, if I'm going to be completely frank with you. We did get the second Slixus, so we just figured the extra HP is not going to hurt. And then I am actually going to try to get one more rare farmable lizard here, and I'm going to throw him in here to get the extra speed for my rares. Since, I mean, 3 of my 5 champions, 1, 2, 3, or well, actually 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of my top 6, we're 2/3. We're basically a solely lizards account at this point. But like I said, we got a crit damage, amulet 5-star, absolutely clutch, absolutely clutch. And even though it was HP first roll, accuracy and attack would have been definitely my next picks. So as you can see, we did get the speed boots and gloves where they needed to be, and so now we're just kind of slowly doing our thing, Okay, let's go one more arena fight if we can find one. This one might be doable. I think this guy's really good. I think he AoE provokes and then is like got a counterattack, so we need him out of the way if we can. Or provoke him back. Okay. Let's see if we can kill Galley. Yeah. Should be able to get a kill, if not 2. Yeah, if the Slixus gets a kill, his damage really ramps up, having the extra crit damage, because 10 or whatever he gets is pretty significant. Alright, Great Hall. I think we have enough for this thing now. Oh yeah, we are way over that. So we just keep grinding that up, I think. At some point, do we need... I don't remember what the first mission barrier is, but it's got to be close to 5, so we just keep plugging away at that. Otherwise, what do we get double rewards for? Anything of significance? Where do we see that at now? Forge. Okay, let's forge up some stuff. We don't have the orange things yet, though, unfortunately. But I have been kind of farming this, and I'm not putting glyphs or anything special in this. I'm just kind of popping them off and hoping to get some solid 4-star pieces. And then worst case scenario, we sell it and get silver. Put those resources to use while they're still worth it, because they drop off fast. Alright, these are some pieces from... Okay, here we go. Just go ahead and get rid of all those 3-star guys. Unnecessary. Not a lot of them today. And then we look speed boots. Nope. 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 Possibly. Speed subset. So 2 pieces out of that little pop. That's alright. That's not bad. And then let's get that energy in the hole. So, is there anything I can be grinding towards? I should have this done already. Yeah, because I got the second Slixus. Champ training. Champ training. Looks like we have a lot of work we could be doing here. If I could maybe get to the gems, that would be nice. Alright. We're gonna need some more multi-battles here, because I am not sitting and clicking. Whoa, let's go. Bye-bye. Void shard right away, being a greedy guy and pulling it too. Alright, we use those multi-battles. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is let's actually just farm regular old food here, because we need, so we have 1, 2, 3, and then we already have a 3-star chicken, so we need another one. one more of those before our next. Sorry, this is how I do this. You guys just have to tolerate it. Okay, so I have 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then I need 2 more. And then 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then we'll just kind of fill in the rest here. We're not going to get that deep into it. But we are intentionally farming stage 10 over some of the other ones because I want that chicken, not that chicken, I want a lizard rare. Okay, I think it's a flinger. That Draco is popping off. Alright, but we specifically want one of those lizard rares because we are trying to get that faction guardian, and we're not going to use him as a chicken. We'll just put him in our faction crypt thing and just call it good. And we farm it pretty quick. So stage 3, sometimes I have seen this fail. That's normally I do stage 1, so I must have misclicked because there are times where the you catch a bunch of poisons and then they just kind of get you. But with the revive on death, normally we can do pretty reliable things. Yeah, if we can. See, this could be one of these ones. Yep, see, there we are. That's why we've been doing stage 1. Alright, back to the drum board. Coming down the stairs. Hey, Walter, get your toy? Good boy. Alright. But yeah, so then after we kind of get under our energy cap and start putting everything to good use, we are likely to pull some Soulstones, I think. I'm not gonna ever generate enough to like actually complete an event, and I need to pull them to try to make some progress on my account. So I think the best time just to do them is CVC. So if you think differently, comment down below. Is there early game a better time really to pull those souls? Because I just don't see, like, even the big events on my main account where I'm farming Iron Twins every day, I don't really get enough to like max those out ever, so I'm just having a hard time believing that even a lower level account is gonna be able to do anything along those lines as well. Okay, this could get a little bit shaky because she used her revive on death attack. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of my thought. I just don't know if there's going to be a better time. Plus, actually, campaign seems to be like a pretty quick way to farm up some points here, just between letting those go. So, everybody, if you're a Voids only player, or even if you're not a Voids only player, let's hear down below, who'd you get this weekend? Anybody who's game changing. I chose on my main account, I have like 90 some shards, but I chose not to pull, which was a really tough one. Just because I had to buy more shards than I wanted to get the Narcissus, and I'm not really a big spender. I rarely spend, but that was the most I've spent ever. And so I haven't pulled since Narcissus, and I've just been saving up since then, trying to be as stingy as possible so I don't get in a situation where I feel like I need to spend again. So, live and learn, live and learn. Okay. So, what I think I'm going to do at this point here is I am going to just fast forward through this here, and then I will see you on the other side of me getting under my energy cap, and then we'll pull some Soulstones. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we didn't get the rare, but we got under our energy cap where I can maybe set multi-battles to something else later today, because I do have another energy pot. But let's go in. We have 14 and 1. Man, I probably could snag, because I can do the first 3 levels of Iron Twins. I want to try it out one day. Alright. I think these are still likely what we want. Try to get a bigger soul. I don't know if I want one for Battle Sage, because Battle Sage, real quick, not to keep distracting you all, but she has an AoE A1 and then doesn't attack any other time. And so I think she's going to be useful, but I really think she's only going to be useful if I can get her in a stun set. I need her in a stun set and then like an off-piece resistance set. But I just don't have the stun gear because I can't really farm higher levels of the Fire Knight. Like, I got a couple pieces that are okay. Like, this is okay. That's okay. And then I guess this is usable, but I'd rather have her in... She deals damage based on attack, but she's not going to deal a lot of damage. She only has one. So, we're about 2 pieces away from that. But anyway, back to it. I don't think I need a soul for her. Yeah. Our big one is Cage Bound. We want one for Cage Bound, and we want it now. Alright, let's start with 4 individual ones. Wonder what we get for rewards. Is it just the same no matter what we pull? Okay, that was way less than what I kind of expected. I thought it'd be maybe 100 or something like that. Okay, Samson. I think he's on the progressive for today or tomorrow. Okay, so it definitely depends on what you get. Yeah, it depends on what you get for sure. So let's go ahead and do our 10 pop. Let's see what we can do. And then we get those coins too. This kind of just gets the ball rolling here. Come on. Tuhawk, I think, is a rare, or is a void champion. Alright. And Whirlum is void, but none. Dang, Bashers. So we'll have to go through here. I'm pretty sure these 1, 2, 3, 4 are rare guys, so we'll keep those. But the other ones we're going to have to sell. Alright, here we go. Just a 6-star Cage Bound. No. Alright. Alright, either way, that's going to help us with faction, or CVC here, so I think we can get rid of these. And that's good because this will all just turn into essence. I just buy the essence right away because I'm a scaredy guy that I'm going to do the wrong thing one day. Okay, but anyway, so Summon Pool is probably going to be unreachable for us. I don't even have a Fire Knight team, let alone one that my only epics are going to be able to do and be beneficial to us. But otherwise, we are going to wait an hour, check for the reset, see if we can get some souls rolling. But otherwise, folks, I think that's the whole video. I am going to either continue to farm some food out here on the side. I'm just trying to get my double dip with my CVC and my champ training. And we are going to just kind of keep plugging away. We just need to get enough food to get Cage Bound to 6-star. And we're making good progress because we actually do have 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have 4 40s already, and so we just need the food for them to level up. So that should be fairly easy, but yet at the same time tedious tasks for us to do. See, I just never have enough brews, so we're just gonna have to do this old school style and just get what we can get. Save those for maybe a more important champ training here because we don't need those Slixus fragments anymore, so we're just going to do what we have to do. But otherwise, folks, that is going to be the whole video. Hope you have a great week. I will be back on Thursday again. Maybe we can recap what happened during CVC. And then, otherwise, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe and like on your way out, folks, and I will see you all on the other side.